Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. Whoops, I forgot to pop out my chat window. It's a very important part of tonight. Oh my gosh, I've lost like 20 subs because I didn't stream for a week. Oh well, what are you going to do? Anyway, we're here to rock and roll. I'm back with a vengeance. Not really. We had a really busy week last week. I mean, YouTube's suffering too. I've got nothing to post on YouTube. I got some really old videos that I could post, but I'm just like, I'll just wait till next. I'm hoping to spend a couple days this week working on new content because my wife and I are getting up earlier in the mornings and trying to be more scheduled about life, and in doing so, hoping to get a little bit better at producing content. So I'm working on tutorials. And I got an early morning shoot tomorrow with a client. And that's all I have on the docket for tomorrow. So I'm going to come home, and I've been working on the how to feed your cows tutorial. I think Osa's done enough research now for me to be able to make my video. Basically, I'm just reading through all the comments that Osa's left me over the last year to make the video. Because there's so much to it. I cannot believe... Like, for people that are going to say that Farm Sim 22 has nothing new to offer, they just haven't played it. The cows are so complex now. Like, they are just ridiculously complex. You gotta watch ages. For productivity, like different cow ages have different productivity levels. The cows are more valuable at certain ages. I don't know that they die ever.
I don't think they do, that I know of.
But they start to devalue. I guess some of them start to devalue after 36 months or whatever, or 36 months. So you have to like keep a track of that and then most likely sell them. Obviously, we have two different types of cows: some that make milk, some that make beef. So
Davies, if you want to jump in the crocodile, you can.
Okay.
I'm trying to figure out where I'm going. We missed the tower, it looks like.
Unless you want, do you want the Yar? The Yar's not great.
What's up, Trusty Vibes?
Do you have a lot of fuel in that truck? Is the tank full?
3/4. 30 out of 40.
Okay, let me see if there's a...
And I don't know how much.
What's up, Louie? Yeah, so we just had a kind of a crazy week, a good week last week. One of the things that had transpired, and I think I told you guys this, obviously one of my kids had some serious trouble. Well, I was able to convince my ex-wife to let that child stay at my house this past week, and we had a great week. It was a really good experience for everybody, and gave her, I think, the break that she needed. Actually, both of them, my ex-wife and my child. And and I was able to convince her after the week was over and she saw how it went, that she's going to allow this particular kid of mine to come back on a every other week basis. But we just had some family things to do, and it was nice. Like, we spent time doing stuff together as a family, doing chores together, just kind of spending time together. I'm also really desperately trying to change my schedule. I've been on such a horrible late night schedule lately, and I am trying to get my life back under control. And because just like anything, even though I'm a YouTuber, trying to be a content creator, not really a full-time one, but attempting to do this more than I have been. You still have to have discipline about it, and it's still a job, and you still gotta make sure you're up and healthy to do it. And I've just been kind of struggling with some issues, and so I'm trying desperately to get everything back under control. And
see if you can fill it up.
So here we are this week, ready to try again.
Fill which up?
The
what's
big
up,
tank.
Iraq? What's up, Swagger? What's up, Red Alpha? It's good to see you, Trusty Vibe. I'm glad. Yeah, it has been a while, actually, now that you say that. What's up, Shadow Fox? What's up, Soup Man? It's so funny, that name, because my son's nickname is Soupy Man with a Y. So, anyway, I'm glad to be here. Hopefully we've got some of the issues at least taking care of on my like family end of stuff, and now it's time to buckle down and work on getting that YouTube content out there. That's hopefully good content, and also continuing to stream. And for a while there, I was thinking about possibly going to look for a part-time job. I may still do part-time. Like I'm looking like I found a couple different places that are looking for freelance photographers, and I'm trying to get set up with them to do work. So I may get more busy here and there. And then once again, unfortunately that means that I stream less when I'm busy. Or what's up, Pat Dog? Good to see ya. So hopefully, that'll be a good thing. Not necessarily for the streams, but anyway, as we go, I gotta pay the bills. So let's see here. Where's this going? We're gonna go to the.
You want to follow me, Javius?
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm the gas can looking for a match.
It's a race. I'm gonna see if I can get this whole map unlocked before they get over here. I don't know that I can. It's a pretty. Oh, this
well, there's
really
a couple
bad.
upgrades you want to get that are over there. So.
Yeah, true. I don't think I'll get all of that stuff. So. Ooh, that's cool. There you go, Red Alpha, right? Real work will make you mad. Nah, I love what I do. I love doing the photo work. It's a lot of fun. I like going on, like, especially like doing like bigger projects like apartment complexes and construction sites and stuff. Like, I get to see a lot of really cool stuff. Ooh, that's cool, IROC. Oh, so now you're going to be driving safely because you'll actually know how fast you're going. Yeah. Oh, that's cool, Trusty Vibes. What is your sport of choice?
Sports spectating.
It's great, Shadow Fox. And here's the thing. You'll get better at it, and what happens is as your character gets more powerful, like you start to unlock more and more perks, you'll become a better hunter because the perks allow you to really kind of do things like walk through the forest more quietly. There's a couple perks that allow you to hide in bushes a lot better. I think it's called like it's something blind. It's like impromptu blind, I think is what it's called. And you can hide in a bush, and it actually makes it so that the animals can't see you. So that way you don't have to carry blinds everywhere. So yeah, you will get better just because your character is getting better. So that helps a lot. Things like being able to hold still, reload faster, all those things will help you become a better hunter. So don't feel bad. Best thing that I like to do, if you want to do a lot of kills and don't really care about the kill zones on the map, you walk with the wind so that the animals can't smell you, or against the wind, I guess, so it's blowing on your face. And then you, hold on, let me refuel. I can't do two things at once, as you guys know. There we go.
Go out the back side of the garage, Javius.
Yeah. So you're going to walk into the wind, so it's blowing the smell behind you, and you walk at the kneeling pace, like not the full speed walk, but like where you crouch down. And then there's two speeds. There's like a slow and a fast. You walk faster in the crouch mode until you hear something, and then you go slower and sneak up on it. But that's a good way to go hunting. Not very realistic, but it works pretty well when you're first starting off. The other thing that I'm going to suggest is do as many of the missions on the different maps as you can, because you'll get a lot of experience and a lot of money from doing the missions, and oftentimes they're easier. So I guess what's up, King Pit? I'm scared to do Uber, to be honest with you. I've seen so many horror videos of like the way people get treated.
Well, not only that, but it's very expensive for your insurance.
Yeah, and you have to carry
I
different...
looked into it.
Like, it would just be... And plus, where I live, we don't have a lot... We won't... It's a pretty small town, and so I don't think we'd be getting a lot of Ubers. I can look into it more, but I'd have to go to, like, Akron or Cleveland, so off the bat, I'd have to be driving... Because we actually did think about it. Yeah, we actually looked into it. I did a lot of research, reviewed, like, what people said about it, and... I don't have the right vehicle for it. You have to have, specific cars that get certain mileages and stuff are like suggested, because like if your car doesn't get great mileage, like my car's more of a sporty car, so it tends to not get the kind of mileage that you need to to make a good profit. And just the safety factor, seeing videos of people getting in drunk and like dumping beer all over their car and throwing up all over it and throwing things at them, and I'm just like, man, I don't know. That's if it were somebody else's taxi cab and then I was driving for them, I would do it. Do you Pet Dog does it and loves it? Well, there you go. Now maybe that's an option then. What kind of car are you driving, if you don't mind me asking? So you like basketball more? You play both basketball and soccer, but you like basketball more. I suck at soccer. I like basketball. I'm too old and fat to play it now. I'd injure something pretty quick. You know, getting old. It's easy to break things when you're older. I got a friend he's very healthy. He's a contractor. He's the guy that actually did my basement. And he's like 2 or 3 years younger than me. And he was playing a game of basketball with some friends at church, and he turned the wrong way and tore his ACL. Oh, so it covers the what do you call it, the valet fee or whatever, because you have to get the car valeted probably after that. Not valeted. What do they call that? Where they clean it out with like steam clean it and stuff. Is that valeted?
No. Valet is parking.
What is that? Yeah, I know the parking one, but
Detailed.
Detailed. Thank you. Yeah, see the Matrix, right? That's like the perfect Uber car.
Wait a minute.
Though having the S would probably make it a little bit.
I passed the road.
What's up, Waking?
Oh, right there's the road. I passed it. We gotta back up.
Anyway, my friend tore his ACL, and now he's gonna be. He's got 8 kids or 9 kids, and he's out of work now for about 9 months. And thankfully, they were able to raise enough money that they should be okay. But you know, it's like that one mistake like that, and you're done. Man, I can't imagine if I did something stupid like that. Golly, we'd be so hosed. That'd be it.
Yeah.
I'd have to sell my house. I'd be going under.
Well, don't play basketball.
No sports. See, I have a hard enough time walking the dogs without falling and rolling. As long as that's not the only thing he's wearing, Shadow Fox, we're good. Hey, what's up, Graylin? We still need to get you on, Graylin. I apologize. I've been pretty lax with my streaming actually overall. We streamed once last week, I think, or maybe twice. I can't even remember. I think I just did once last week. We're back though. We're back this week. I'll get to you this week, Graylin. That's one of the things that's on my list of things to do. All right, where do I want to go here? Ooh, this is not. This stuff never goes the way you want it to. There's a big mountain range. I can't tell if that's between me and the outpost, or maybe that is where the outpost is.
There's a upgrade in that area all the way at the other end of the road. There's like
Oh, so go back and go left, like follow that road.
Let me see. No, let me see where you're at.
Thank you, Aussie Matt. Glad
Yeah,
to be back.
go to the left and follow that road straight back.
I think, is this the road? No, I'm looking at the road. Wait, that's the road?
See on the map that little dark road that goes? Just follow that road.
Yeah. Okay, so the trailer's on the road. All right, there you go, Shadow Fox. We got, as you know, we got a long way to go and many missions to accomplish. So you haven't really missed much.
Yeah, that's a mess.
I know the word loincloth just summons images of Ages of Empire.
Yeah.
Or Age of Empires, whatever it was called. Oh, that's cool, Red Alpha. Now, you can do the same thing with the Freelancer Max, can't you? Mining has been a little frustrating. Oh, that's cool, Big Tall Man. A smile farm. Oh, man, this is bad here. This truck usually doesn't get bogged down in snow. This is bad. Yeah, I was going to say, I think the Freelancer Max holds twice as much, doesn't it? Slime. Oh. A smile farm? Are you going to get sued by Roman Atwood?
A smile farm? Is that another term for a brothel?
You go. Ba-doom. No. So he meant slime. He meant a slime farm. Slime farm.
My comment stands.
It was pretty good. So here's one fear that I have. When the Expanse comes out, because the Hull A is out, I'm afraid that the Expanse... Now, where am I going, Michael? To the right or straight? I'm sorry. Just keep going straight?
Can you bring up the map? Yeah. Just keep following that road all the way back. There's like a building.
Okay.
There's an upgrade back that way.
Okay. I'm
Probably an
afraid
engine.
that you're going to have a Hull A or Hull Series ship to unload the Expanse.
What's the Expanse?
Yeah, the red. I agree. The the Freelancer needs a redesign. The Expanse is the new cargo. Not the cargo ship. The in space factory.
Oh, okay.
The processing facility.
I need to check where we're at. Okay. Still need to follow to the left. Okay.
Yeah, they're good guys, Big Tall Man. I know he got sued though for Smile More, which is ridiculous. I bet Waking. So yeah, I'm afraid when I was looking at the way the Expanse works, I'm thinking right now they're selling it in a pack. They're selling it, you get the Expanse, the Prospector, and the Freelancer Max all in one pack. But I'm looking at it and going, how are you going to load those big containers into the back of the Freelancer Max in space? A Hull A would make much more sense because you'd let go of the bag and then the Hull A would pick it up on its pouch, for lack of a better word. It's packy pooch.
Micah, where are you leading me?
You guys lost.
No, we have to come all the way across that map.
Oh, right. That's a nightmare.
He's
Yep, it is.
got me trying to go between the two trees, and it's...
Go between them.
well, I think this...
Well, that truck, I think, turns better than this one.
It's the running boards on the side of the fuel tank that keep catching your trees.
Oh. Yeah, you know it's bad when this truck's getting bogged. Oh. When the good old Ford is getting bogged, because that almost never happens. Why is there just a random post across the road here? It's weird. It's just really deep snow. Well, now I see why people say that they hate this thingy.
That map that you're in is the one that once I was finished, I had to take a break. And that was on regular mode. It wasn't even on hardcore.
Ugh. Right, exactly. It's definitely my go-to scout, too. Though I will say the Tatrin's also probably my go-to scout, but... We are on Imandra, I believe it's called. I don't think I even want to know what that is, Big Tall Man.
Are you stuck, Jadius?
Are you sure that's what you're trying to say?
Pulling myself out slowly.
Okay.
What is an auto M8?
Yeah, I see your tire tracks.
What is it? What are you trying to say? I don't think the word you're using is the word you're trying to say. They do grow up fast. They do. The thing that you're trying to say is like a cleansing product that people use to cleanse certain body parts. I don't think that's what you're trying to say. Somebody help him out. I don't know what he's trying to get. Know what he's getting at. I found the it's like a Russian Orthodox church with a lot of. Okay, I don't think it's called a douche. I'm just telling you that now. Sorry, folks. I think he meant something else. Where's this go to? There we go. What
Doche? Is it Doche?
Doche? Is that what you're trying to say?
Oh, a Madeuce. He's trying to say Madeuce.
Oh, okay.
50 cal.
Let me help you with that. There's definitely no H in that. It's going to be D-E-U-C-E. Or D-U-C-E. If it's German, it's got an E. It's an EU. That's what I think he meant. Okay, thanks, Denoshine. Denosign. He's got a giant on his Toyota.
We're pinned down by a Madeuce.
Big
We need air support.
Okay, that makes more sense. Voice to text. There you go. Good morning, Gooseology. You've come in at an opportune moment. So the Misk Odyssey, I don't remember what that's going to be. Is that like a large upgrade location discovered? Man, that was a pain in the arse to get.
What was it?
It's the Warthog, the Tuz 108 Warthog suspension raise.
Okay, there you go.
That's going to be useful. That's going to be useful. We're going to go somewhere else. This is really bad. I don't want to go back the way I came. Big exploration vessel. Ah, okay. I still want a 600i. I think that's my favorite. I don't want to go back through here. Ugh.
Yeah, once I went up there, I was just like, I hated that spot. I had to get back and forth.
Hey, they made it. What's up, Scania Lover? By the way, guys, it's been... somehow we lost 9 viewers. Yikes.
Do you need fuel there, Micah?
Yeah, I could use some.
So I apologize for taking all of that last week off. Like I was saying earlier, and we had some family stuff that was good that needed taken care of, and I had some kids here that aren't normally here because they needed a break from other people in our circle of family, and so I spent more time with them, and we also had like just other stuff going on and trying to get the house together because it's we had a lot of animals and pets in the house from the winter. And so I needed to get those outside, and so my wife and I worked to get like cages built and stuff like that. So we were doing that kind of stuff, house cleaning, all that. Still got more work to do, but we got a decent amount of stuff done. And plus, I had a lot of work last week, and a horrible migraine. It was like Thursday was bad. But then I went to Mark's house. So anyway, if you guys have not updated your Twitch Prime subscription, now's the time to do it because I'm down to like 45, 50 subscribers, something like that. Usually we hang around 80, so I've lost 30 or 20 since last week, something like that. So
something happened here.
Uh-oh.
You all right?
The fuel tank is empty.
Did you get down to 1 and then you hit it again?
And then and now my truck is also empty.
Right, okay. So that's the multiplayer glitch with fuel. That's the problem. Is if you get down to one gallon left and you want to like just take it down to 0, you empty all the fuel out of both vehicles.
All right. Well, I use my roof rack,
Okay. Yep.
and I have less fuel than I had when I stopped.
It's okay. We'll get some more.
You failed to warn me about that bug.
Right. Oh, I know, Graylin. I know. That darn family. Well, and like I said, as we get, just so you guys know, as we get into summer, work and family take priority. So there's going to be nights where we either start way late, and you know, like more like 9 to 11, stuff like that, which we have been doing anyway, and or other things like just, you know, like I may not be there because we're going to go do this or go do that. So I got family. When it glitches and adds it back. Right now, just by myself on FS22, I can't remember what the name of the map is. It's like a little German map. It starts with an F. And I really like it. It comes with little, like 10 of each animal. So you got like 10 sheep, 10 cows, 10 pigs, 10 chickens. And hey, what's up, Fargrenuven Television? You said we are your friend. Fruling. Yeah, that's it. There you go, King Pit. Love it. Love it. I'm using, I've got one big tractor, the Steyr that they gave you when you started. And the other tractor I'm using is one of those Antonio Carrera tractors because they've now gone through the game and given us a bunch of equipment that works with those little tiny tractors. So I'm having a blast running like little trailers and little like cultivators and stuff. So it's the perfect map for those the little Antonio tractors and other old ones too, like the vintage tractors that are like less than 100 horsepower. So we are family. Well, welcome back. Glad to have you.
Just keep following the road. I see now.
So my goal, Red Alpha, is to buy one of those in-game. But honestly, I'm just kind of more playing with the game. That's Star Citizen. I'm going to buy it in-game. So the nice thing is you can get the 600i in-game. I think you can get the 400i in-game now too, which I'm going to look at both of them and kind of decide because I'm not sure. I actually need to see a 400 person.
Just go ahead and explore this area.
I love the bedroom in the 600. That's what where it's up in the front under the. I love it. It's like the perfect house / exploration
It's my
vessel.
fuel trailer. I'm gonna go that way.
What up, Rob? How's it going? Yeah, I hear Tayloa likes the Frankenmuth. He's originally from he's from Ohio and Michigan, but I've been to Frankenmuth before and Frankenmuth, and I don't know. I haven't really played on it yet, but I've heard good things about it. There's so many maps. It's hard. It's like I don't know what to do because it's like these new maps keep coming out and people, it's like if I go to a new map, people will watch. If I continue on my old maps, people get angry that I've left them. So it's hard, but I get less and less viewers. Like you can watch it with any of my series. After like episode 6 or 7, the viewership goes way down. So it is not, I'm sorry, Rob, unfortunately these are not open server nights. We're doing the hardcore mode and we have certain requirements as far as doing it. But thank you for the offer. We do have open nights. Tomorrow night will be Railroads Online multiplayer, which is open. We do Truckers on Thursday, American Truck Convoy, that'll be open. And then also on Friday we do Farm Sim, and that will be open. So we have several open multiplayers, but this series is not open, unfortunately. So. Yeah, I just unfortunately don't have a lot of time to play Farm Sim myself.
Or you could charge a fee to come on. No, I'm kidding. Pay to play. No.
That's what you guys want to play with me? It's $7.
It's $7
per minute.
Per minute, yeah, whatever.
No.
This is not the right vehicle for this supposed road.
Yeah, no, I'm on a supposed road right now too, and not doing too well. I'm trying to get to.
garage.
I love American Truck Simulator. I haven't played it in a while. I've been dedicating my time to the Wasteland Trucker. That series has died also. I'm gonna wait a little bit until hopefully it gets closer to release. When it comes out, I'll there you go, subscriber only play. There you go. Oh man, that's so mean though. I don't want to do that. I don't want to make people pay to play. That's horrible. Oh Lord. Oh Lordy.
Okay, so where are we at now?
No.
Where's Davius? Oh, okay.
JVS.
Oh, he's heading for the fuel tank.
There's actually a bridge out here somewhere. I need to find that. You say I pay it. Faster. You gotta go through this. Come on. Come on a little faster. There you go. Where's this place? No. Okay, we gotta go over here. There's the crossing right there. Oh, wow, Shadow. That sucks. Oh. That's hilarious, Red Devil. A Skytech Blaze 2. What is that?
At least it's not a Skynet.
Cyberdyne.
Yeah.
You never knew that the bite of a pig was this bad. Did you get bit by a pig?
Oh man, they got dirty mouths.
Like, yikes, dude.
Big
anyway,
yikes.
yeah, so I don't have too much time to play my own farm sim. No, what are they talking about, Rob? Rob, are they talking about doing like a Snowrunner-esque or doing some farming in Snowrunner? That'd be actually kind of cool. People have said it many times, like, boy, if you could add farm sim, like the farm sim game to Snowrunner physics, like you'd have a pretty cool game.
Yeah.
That's true, Graylin. It is lonely. It's a pre-built. Oh, okay, I see. All right, that makes sense. Okay, Skytech Blaze 2. Okay. Ooh, that sucks, King Pit. That was it after the update, like when they put the. I haven't used precision farming yet. I'm so behind. Oh, I'm a terrible YouTuber. That's why nobody watches my channel anymore. It's like precision farming comes out and I'm like, whatever. I'd like to look into it. I don't even know. I can't. Does it just automatically install? Like, I don't even know anything about it. I don't. It was right at the update. Okay. Yeah, that's probably why. Oh, man. This road.
Oh, no.
I should probably figure the precision farming. How long has it been out? Like 2 weeks? 3 weeks? Yeah, unfortunately, I think that's just what's happening. People are getting burned out on it. Ooh, that's cool. Like with carrots and stuff. That'd be cool. Did you go to see a doctor, Scania? I sure hope you did. Like, you probably need to get antibiotics. That's really cool, Rob. I didn't know that. That's really neat. You have to go into making. Almost a month? Okay, 3 weeks. Yeah, that sounds about right. 3 or 4 weeks. Oh, you guys discovered a Tuz warthog, huh?
Not you guys. I discovered what the underside of a crocodile looks like.
Ooh, this is a cool truck. Oh, let's see. We got to see if we can bring that back. Maybe. To the garage, at least.
Are you tipped over or something?
Who,
I
me?
am.
Oh.
Ah, who discovered my truck? My trailer.
I did.
Apparently I went the wrong way.
Now get along, you guys. Am I going to kick you both off?
Who?
Both of you.
Me?
Yeah. Are you fighting with JVS
Javius?
over trailers?
No.
Oh, I can't get to it because you can't walk in this game, so.
I'm sorry.
I think there's a road around here somewhere.
You want to try and come over and,
Now, don't forget, there is still a tower behind you guys that hasn't been unlocked.
flip me over?
Did I just hear
Well,
Donald?
we were trying to get some fuel.
Ah. Did I just hear Donald Duck in the background?
No, you might have heard my dog bark.
He
Let me
sounded
go
like Donald Duck.
I'm gonna go let her out.
So, yeah, it's been almost a month. Yep. So it's a mod. Okay, so you have to download it as a mod. All right. That's why I haven't seen it. I'm like, why isn't it showing up? I never downloaded it. Oh, boy. I'm not burned out on Farm Sim yet because I've been playing other games. I've been trying to kind of slow it down. The hard thing is, though, because my channel is primarily Farm Sim based. Right now what I'm doing is I'm focusing on getting as many tutorials out as I can because I want my tutorials out before the summer sales hit because I know Farm Sim will go on sale and then we'll start getting a lot of views on those. So I know I need to get those finished. I've been dragging my feet on the whole thing, and the time for feet dragging is over. What the frick? These roads are... Usually when you kind of get an idea of where a tower is and you kind of follow the road that seems like it would make sense, you get to the tower. On this map, everything just kind of goes all over the place, and it's hard to tell which one's going towards the tower. It doesn't look like any of them are. Oh, that sucks, big tall man. Moni totally burnt out on Minecraft. I'm like, you want to play Minecraft? She's like, nope. I'm like, really? She's like, nope. I'm like, okay. Yes, I need to make that series. I'm going to be recording some of that this week for sure. I'm hoping to get some more of the one that Moni and I do together too. And Micah and I still have to do Grandpa's Farm also. So, but I'm trying to keep, I don't know. I've got the series running that I released when the game first, it's the wrong way. Dang it. When it first came out, I'm still running those series. 2 of them. Actually, no, all 3 of them. I don't know. I feel like I'm going to quit 2 of them. But I don't want to because I love those farms, so I don't know.
Somebody's busting up my truck.
You mean, oh, that is your truck, isn't it? I was going to say you mean my truck, but it's your truck. You mean your truck?
Wow.
So funny. We have these chickens, right? And they were not my idea. They were my wife's idea. But my chickens and I have become friends. And so I go out there now to get them. Like, they come out during the day, but they're too stupid to go back into the coop at night. So I have to go out and actually hand them in, like hand carry them into their coop because they won't go in by themselves. So I walk out there and I stand in the pen And I just say, here, chick, chick, chick. And they come over to me and they let me pick them up and put them in their bed. And I'm just like, why don't you just go in your bed? But it's kind of funny. I kind of like it too because I get to see them every day. And I pick them up and they're like, bark, 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 bark.
It's better this way, Javius. Follow me.
But then we're putting the duck within they were putting the duck in them with them now, and he seemed pretty happy to be in there with some friends. He kind of was just hanging around them. Oh my gosh, Scania, that sucks. Well, okay, so here's a funny story. I mean, not really funny, but kind of funny.
Please. I'm getting low.
My Scania, my friend's older brother, he crashed his car. He had this awesome Chevy Super Sport Monte Carlo from the 70s. It was just gorgeous, black with white stripes. And the idiot, he went out. He's not, like 20 years old. He's dummy, and he went out and got drunk and ended up wrapping it around the tree out in front of their house. And he broke both his legs, both his arms, and he broke his jaw. So they had to wire his jaw shut, and so he had to have Thanksgiving dinner through a straw. And I just remember him like, I will never drink again, like at the dining room table. Yeah, most chickens do go to the coop, but these never learn to go to the coop. So what they've done is they've learned to come to me when the sun starts to go down. So when I go out there, they're just waiting by the door. They stand there and wait till I come get them.
All right, winch onto me.
Lazy chickens.
And I'll pull you through.
Oh, shoot. I hope I can get through this. I'm not sure what the breed. They're two different breeds. My wife went to this when she ordered them. She hatches them. We have like a hatching system and stuff. And she ordered them through eBay. And they got the chickens, and we hatched them, and it was like a grab bag of chickens. They told us what they were, but I don't remember. It's like all these different weird breeds, like spotted this and orange ruffy that. I don't know. They're chickens. They're pretty chickens. They have very nice patterns on them, but they're chickens. I got a bit of a problem here. Oh no. Can I back up? Uh-oh. I didn't think I would slide this bad. This is why we need the V8. Yeah, I mean, he wrecked his car. The car was gone. Can't get one of those again. Just a wrecked. Yeah, he's good now. I mean, this was years ago, Scania. This is when I was in high school, probably 30 years ago, and he's fine now. But he learned his lesson.
So we need to get to Arthur.
That's hilarious, Shadow Facts.
What's the best way to go? That way. Are you ready?
Nope.
The greenhouses, they're all the same. If you're not moving the boxes, King Pit, they're all the same.
Ready.
I know they say different amounts, but you got to remember that they also give you different amounts of yield. So you get, even though tomatoes are only worth half what lettuce is, you also get twice as many tomatoes. So the price, they're all the same price pretty much. What you need to do is you need to see if you're going to be hand moving them, then you want to do lettuce because you have to move less packages. Otherwise, you can make all the different types. Hey, we got it!
Nice.
Did you go left?
I don't know if we have the big engine for this truck or not.
Yeah.
I don't think I do. But then again,
I thought the big engine was in the map before this, but I don't think we found it.
oh, dang! I crunched my engine. All right, we need to repair the engine that I smacked. Do 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 do.
remember if it was faster going to the left. I know the big trucks go faster through there, but
What are you guys doing?
This truck is gonna struggle in this. That's how I ended up tipped over. Was trying to avoid deep snow like this.
yeah, I know, but you can't.
Are you
I
guys
mean,
gonna unlock that tower?
the tower's unlocked.
Oh, the one right there. Are you sure? Because it's still showing up on my map. Like they disappear after we unlock them. I don't think it is.
Oh, okay.
I don't think we ever did that one. The road is ahead of you, Micah, and to the right.
Yeah, I see it. Now, Javius,
Oh,
if you
there's one there
want,
too. Okay.
you see the tree line off to the left,
Yep.
following these telephone poles. If you go on the left side of the rocks along the trees, you can just follow it past this deep snow, and I'll go up and get the tower.
Wait, so this is one of those maps where you have to have the research trailer?
Yeah, I left it at the I left your research trailer at the garage on this map, but we have to figure out how to get the garage unlocked.
Oh. Oh, right. Because we need it to be able to come back, right?
Yeah. Well,
We
that
also-
was my hope, was to. I thought all we had to do was go there, and then I could spawn in there, but you have to unlock it somehow.
There's like 2 or 3 missions I think they said that you have to do.
I just don't know which ones they are. We
Hey,
don't
kid-
have to worry about it too much.
Hey, Killing Assassin. First tip. The first couple maps, actually the first map, the first like I want to say 5 to 10 hours of gameplay before you get the tires are very frustrating. Don't give up. Once you get all the tires and stuff, it gets better. But when you first start, a lot of people play it for a couple hours and get frustrated and quit. But you have to unlock the tires. Once you unlock the all-terrain tires for the bigger trucks, the game gets way easier. But those first couple hours are very difficult, so that's my big tip.
We want to head to the lake on the left of the road. So once you get a clearing, Javius, go through and then go left, and then we can go meet up with Arthur.
I'm totally wedged. I can't get down the road. Come on, baby. Oh, my wheels are like locked.
If I keep following this road around,
You don't want to do that.
They said you need to complete Broken Power Station to get the garage unlocked.
Okay. Thank you.
so I could just drive across this lake.
Yeah. No, we got to drive around it.
I'm stuck in the rocks.
We're on our way.
I'm stuck in the rocks. And I can't get out.
I'm not saying anything because I've done that too.
Just the back wheels, instead of going up over the rocks, they just wedge themselves in.
Actually, I gotta let my dogs in. I'll be right back.
Okay, so repairing the power lines, and what they say the other one was Broken Power Station, those two. Because it restores power to the
garage. Okay.
to the people. All right, there we go. We got it. And I'm through. Just a little bit of a fancy driving there. All right, let's see. Where did the road go? It says it goes straight ahead. Yeah. Okay. Oh. My truck is really hurting right now. Yeah, and don't start in hard. I would agree with that, Cameo. I agree. Don't start in hard mode on your first playthrough. Oh, and just so you know, another little tip, if you do end up buying some of the extra paid DLC, which are going to be like the Jeep, the Apache,
Crocodile.
stuff like that. Yeah, the Crocodile.
Crocodile's worth it. Jeeps
Crocodiles,
are worth it.
the Jeeps are worth it. The Crocodile's worth it. The Apache is pretty decent.
But you can't haul anything with an Apache. You can't tow anything.
You get those from the start. And some of them, like the Apache, come with really good tires to begin with. So, like, the Apache already has like mud tires and stuff. I'm not sure about the Crocodile, but the Crocodile is pretty good even with just regular tires. So, oh, that sucks waking.
I'm pretty impressed with this Crocodile. It's the first time I've driven one.
So Snowrunner is one of those games where you will have moments where you get frustrated, though. So I'm just, like I said, when you first start off, don't give up, because you'll get better at it, and it'll get to the point where you're not, as you can see here, like, I still get stuck all the time, but I'm not, like, getting angry or, like, or bad things happening, because I've played so much that I kind of have a sense of what to do to get unstuck and to get out of the situation.
Call your friends.
Yeah, complete Michigan, right?
Looks like there's a mission up here. I'm going to see if we
I
can
got
grab it.
unstuck twice without my friends. Thank you. It is also fun, though, playing with other people. So, okay, Jurassic, we'll miss you if you're not. But life comes first, my friend. So do what you must. All right, let's go ahead and refuel.
Oh, Arthur, you don't need me anymore. You've got fuel now.
Oh, he'll need us. We got to go up the left side of the map.
Wait, I screwed up. What's new? There we go. My twuck is full. Yeah, there's moments though. If you go back and watch through all my videos, you'll find at least 20 moments where I had to pause the game, say some swear words, and then continue.
Those are the best moments.
Yeah, I'll be like, bleep. and then the feed just cuts for some reason. I'm not sure what happens there. Oh, here comes Wifey Poo and the puppies. Everyone's awake. Hi, puppies. Yeah, those are frustrating moments.
Hey, Arthur, how was the Grandpa's Farm series doing as far as viewership?
It does okay. We haven't done it in a while.
Yeah,
So-
I know. I don't watch a lot of farm sim content anymore because
Because you're bored of it,
I don't play it anymore.
right?
And
I would say that's probably standard all the way along.
but that's one of the ones I was watching.
Ah, we will do more.
Well, don't do anything for me.
Hey, Skinny Lover, thank you. Yeah, I mean, it's like, what do people want to see? That's what I want to know, because I want to, Farm Sim is kind of on my channel is doing just okay. It's not doing great. But I put other stuff up, and they do just okay also. So I don't have really anything right now that's doing great, except for Snowrunner. Snowrunner's still doing really good on my channel, so. What is this? Why did I even come here? What am I doing? Where should I go, Micah?
Let's see. Where are you at?
I'm like way off.
Continue. Just keep turn around and
Come back towards you guys.
no, not back towards us. Go through those buildings back there.
Okay. So I
Check
was
that.
headed. All right.
Yep. And then we're gonna try to go towards New Pool. See where it says New Pool mission? That's where we're kind of heading. We're gonna follow the lake edge until we can get on some good roads.
Great, Babs. Why would you do that? Oh, okay.
What I do?
Silly.
Okay, you see these where I'm driving, Javius?
Yeah.
You always want to kind of go slow because these cause damage to your vehicle if you go too fast.
Vehicle damage.
This is slow.
By the way, once again, if you haven't updated your Twitch Prime subscription, now is your time to do so. I know I say it pretty much every night, but it's always time to update your subscription.
Whoa.
I need
You
something
did that to
new.
me.
I think War Thunder probably. I don't know. I don't think War Thunder's going to bring. It's like a way old game. She's boosting my numbers. That's right. I'm up to 50 now.
You're pooping your numbers.
I did. Whoa, what kind of camp is this? I don't think I want to be here.
Yeah. It's a little vacation spot.
So are you talking about World of Tanks, or are you talking about War Thunder? I don't play War Thunder, never have. But I used to play World of Tanks. Well, this is definitely some kind of prison camp. Wow. This is where all the people that didn't agree with Stalin ended up living for a short period of time before they died.
Okay, we're good.
Yeah, this is definitely a gulag. I'm shocked that a Russian developer actually put this in the game. Though I think, didn't these guys like totally cut ties with their Russian compadres?
Supposedly, yeah.
Yeah.
Which is a shame, but...
Sniper Elite 5. I'll try it. Like Kyle and I have been playing Arma. And that's been fun. I've been enjoying playing with him. I don't know if it's going to make a great series, though. I'm not sure that it will. It might. It might. We'll see.
I think there's a...
I'll throw one or two up and see how they do.
Is there a... I don't remember.
Is it bedtime for you, King Pit? Have a good night.
Just trying to think if we should try...
You too, King Pit. We'll see you, man. It's good seeing you.
Should we go up there?
All right, so I found this. There's a lost trailer mission.
I think we can get over it. Let's see if we can just get over this.
I think so. There's a lot, but see, it's hard because it's like I'm not. People have been established. That's the weird thing. That's right. I mean, maybe that would work. Sniper Elite 5. You have to kind of get established as somebody who's like an expert on it, and that's a hard thing to do early on, or if you miss it, like if the game's been around for a while. So like, if Arma already has an established like YouTube, like guys on YouTube that do it, it's hard to break into that, you know.
Dang it.
So, but we're gonna try it. Kyle, like I said, Kyle and I are playing it and we're having fun.
Gosh, I can't get up on that rock.
Dog's barking.
Mark. This is an interesting way to make a road. Yeah, just like Minecraft. Like when I post Minecraft videos, yes, there's a lot of YouTubers that do like huge amounts of YouTubishness. Probably some of the largest YouTubers are Minecrafters, and yet I get like 200 views. So it's no. Hey, there you go. Thank you, Michael Plays. You're on a 2-month streak. You've been subscribed for 4 months. Thank you, sir.
Hey, Mr. Michael, would you like a little tug?
Yeah, can you just flip me back over?
I'm hoping we can get in on the Star Citizen thing once it, starts taking off. But once again, there's already a lot of big YouTubers on Star Citizen. And even the big ones, their viewerships aren't that big, which is kind of interesting. It's not viewing well. What'd you say, babe? I think my wife made some snarky remark about Star Citizen.
Oh, sorry, I thought it was back over. Let me get back out of it.
Yeah, there you go.
It's not tipping over anyway.
I just don't play Minecraft a lot, Big Tall Man. It's like I play for a couple hours and I start building something. Once I'm done building it, then I'm kind of like, I'm done. I don't ever really go into the game. I don't build farms. I don't try to explore the nether. Like I'm not really, I don't know, I'm pretty bad about that stuff. I really have no idea where I'm going right now. I'm just kind of driving through the map.
Let me zoom out. Yeah, keep heading north.
I'm okay. You guys are like to my left.
I think there is an upgrade up there, I think.
There's got to be something up here because there's a road. It's definitely a road. I'm rock crawling right now. Uh-oh. Will we fit? This would be better suited to a Jeep or something. Yeah, there we go. Kerbal Space Program 2 would be good. You know, it's funny. Farmer's Dynasty was a funny one. I never expected that game to do well on my channel, and it did terribly until they released it. And then I did a series called Farmer's Dynasty is Here, and that did so well on the channel. I don't know why, but it just did. Probably because I was the only person that played the game.
Thank you.
Well, for my channel anyway. It was a mission, and so
Here, let's see if we can get through this.
Are these beehives? What are those?
Stay right with me, and then if I start to go in, winch onto me and just pull me the crap back out. I'll throw it in reverse.
Pull him the crap
Oh,
back out.
I did it.
Did you splatter?
I'm sinking.
It's for
Look.
do it for science. Oh my gosh, that's
I think
hilarious.
you have to grab the front bumper, I think.
Farva Nugan TV. You tried Mudrunner and Rage
How
Quit.
about these trucks float?
How do they float, or none of them float?
They don't. My truck don't float now. I sunk all the way to the bottom.
Oh,
Oh, let me get out. I'm sorry. I gotta get out of it so you can lift it.
ooh, there's a cool rock formation up here. Late again. What's up, Fox? Well, join us tomorrow night for trains, my friend. We'll be on probably regular time, 8 o'clock, 8:30. Yeah, I don't think this is a good climate for bees. I don't know. I mean, maybe.
During the summer?
Is there a summer?
I don't know.
This place does not look like it has much of a summer. But there would be bees.
You might have to go down and help Javius get me out of the water.
I'm trying. I might be stuck, actually.
Okay.
What's that back wheel? What the heck? It's like the
You
wheels.
think you're getting close, Javius? Or no?
Come on. The wheels get pinned between the rocks and then they just won't turn. All right, I'm on my way down. So I found a Bugs Bunny rock.
Did you?
Yeah, look at this. Doesn't that remind you of like the or I guess more like the Wile E. Coyote and the Roadrunner?
Mm. I might have to recover this.
Well, I'm coming
Yes, you
down.
are.
Hold on, don't recover yet. I have all the upgrades but the engine. I see you in the water there, yeah. I'm trying to get her into, she just is not interested.
Not interested in.
She has it. She has Star Citizen. She's got it. She owns an Aurora. I'm like, you want to play Star Citizen? She's like, no. I'm like, come on. She's like, no. All right. No Star Citizen for me. I think I have to get up at 7 a.m. tomorrow. I have a shoot at 9. I'm like, ugh. Why? He made a mistake this morning and it gave me hope. He texted me and said, hey, we'll see you tomorrow at 10. I'm like, all right, cool. And then like an hour later, he's like, did I say 10 or 9? I'm like, you said 10, but I think you meant 9. And he was like, I meant 9. Shoot. So if you let him go, does he just sink in or is he just stuck there? Javius?
Sorry, mic was off.
Can you let him go for a sec?
I will.
Okay. He's going to be pretty damaged when he comes out.
So this is what a perch feels like. Well, actually, not a perch. It'd probably be more like a swordfish.
That sounds fun too. Dinosaur fossil hunter. I don't know how. Here's the problem: is I don't know how we're gonna get him over this lip. If I can get okay. So if I can get his front wheels.
Yeah, I was hoping you could grab his by the back end.
It's
Well,
not
you want
letting-
from the front.
Wheels first.
Yeah, you want the front wheels because it's lighter.
Do you want me to
can.
try and grab him from the back and pull the back end away from
Yeah.
the
Yeah. Because I'm only getting the side marker right now.
Of course, I'm trying to.
Oh wait. Hang on. I might be able to get.
Did I get in it and drive it, or no?
No, it's driving
Okay.
itself.
Okay. It looks like he almost got it. He got the front end up.
Yep.
And back end down.
Ford F-750 for the win. All right, who's gonna? Whoa, doing. Oh, doing. All right, Micah, repair yourself. How much repair do you need?
Oh, hardly anything. Oh, Javius, let's go
okay.
around the rock. If you can get up on top, you can come over the side, but
Rescue Rangers.
I saw how much trouble you had on
Wait,
the
what are you
rock.
doing? Micah, wait.
yeah, if you want to go up and around, go right ahead. We'll wait for you.
I thought he was gonna. It looked like you were going back in again.
No.
You had enough? No, I like it. I like my water cold.
All right, there's two roads. One of us
Just like
should
my
go
coffee.
up high with new pole.
Hey, we got almost 40 viewers. Hey!
Hey!
I'm just going to only stream Snowrunner from now on because no one watches any of my other streams. All right. Like what I
You
do.
mean all the way around the rock, don't you?
Yeah.
On the hill.
Yep. Head for the trees, and then you can just winch up to the road. Unless you can get up and over that one rock.
I just tried getting up over the same rock you were, and that wasn't gonna. No, I
Yeah.
can't make it that gap there.
So did you just shut your motor off before you went into the water, Mr. Micah?
I tipped. I was on my side as I was entering, so the motor was stalled automatically. So
Yeah, it's a very relaxing game. Not stressful or angering at all. There's the crocodile up on top of the hill.
Just hoping I don't get stuck in any big snow drift. 'Cause that's the only thing that this thing hasn't been able to do well.
well, some trucks just don't do well with snow drifts at all.
These drifts have been really hard on the trucks that normally do well in drifts, though, too. I'm kind of
Yeah, this
shocked at how bad it's been.
it is bad.
How easy that was, Mr. Micah. We should have gone that way in the first place.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't sure how bad it was. This thing does really bad in the deep snow.
Where are we
I'm
going
gonna
now?
go. Well, there's two roads. One goes the right here, and one goes up.
I've already been up. You
No,
wanna just-
new pool.
Oh,
If
okay.
you guys want to go left here, and I'll go up and over.
Well, I'll go to the right. I'll meet you guys on the other side.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, you need some tall trucks. Hey, what's up, Patchwork?
Hesitant to even start this.
As you go, are you gonna follow Arthur or me?
Wherever you need me to go. Do you need
Well, I
fuel?
just need some fuel.
Okay, let me get up there and fuel you.
Okay.
Stick with
I
Mr.
just topped
Mocha.
off. I just don't know if I'm going to be able to make that hill. I see you trying to climb there.
Oh yeah.
I've got the Ford Go Anywhere Scout.
No, I was referring to Mr. Micah here.
Icy roads.
Target Yar. Source full tank.
Thank you, sir.
Yep.
It's not too bad over here.
No, it's not bad at all.
Yep, I can see this thing being. Thank you for the follow, by the way, and thank you, M Patchwork. What's up, True Programmer? Whining and dining a client.
Yeah, you can push if you want.
Let's see how Mike is doing. I think they're doing all right up there.
But it's just this really bad spot, that's all.
I've been out all evening, searching the roads of Imandra, Imrantris, whatever it's freaking. We are on our hardcore game right now, True Programmer. So we are not open for. It's not open play tonight, but we will be doing open play over the next couple days. With we have Railroads Online tomorrow night, which is up to 32 players and it's open. We'll be doing American Truck Simulator multiplayer on Thursday, Convoys, and on Friday we'll be doing Farm Simulator multiplayer, which is also open. So this is the one game that we play that we do not open because we're playing in hardcore, and one single mistake can bankrupt us. So we do not allow just anyone in to do it. So, all right, Waking, feel better and talk soon.
Through the mud.
Is there mud up there too? Ugh.
Just in certain spots, you know, they slow you down.
It
On
was
purpose.
really muddy, and then there's one big rock that was hanging him up.
Let's see, you guys are up there.
And there's a scout trailer right here to the right. You can get some more fuel.
Yeah, I think I grabbed some fuel from that one already.
Just remember, Javius, if it goes to 1, don't click on it anymore.
Okay.
I'm hoping.
Is that floating in the air? Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, that's a new one.
Yeah.
I thought I found it already, but I did not. Ooh, look at that mountain up there. Sweet. This is really pretty back here. But it is also desolate. Oh, man. I got to climb that. Ugh.
Where are you guys driving?
All over Imandra.
Under, yeah.
Hardcore?
Your favorite map. Yeah, but honestly, it's not really hardcore anymore, is it? Because we've got all the scouts unlocked.
Well, it's still hardcore.
Yeah, it just costs money for fuel.
It's just not over difficult now that we got better vehicles.
Pretty good patchwork. That stuff's been working. I think my wife is very happy because I no longer keep her up all night. So it actually helps me with my snoring, which is a weird thing. And it has some other side effects that I won't talk about online.
Aw, Mr. Winky ain't at attention anymore? Okay.
No, good side effects. So yes, though I will say, you know, I think part of it's just the weather too. Like as it gets nice outside, you know, I'm more inclined to be up and around. So oh really? That's why wouldn't they do that? Because they're trying to make it even harder. I don't know. I'm not into that. I'm totally all about making it a little bit easier for us. Like, we're definitely going to do the roads first, and then work on doing the missions. But what we're doing first, and this is just a crazy idea. Now I got to lose weight, Patrick. That's the big one because I still like physically, you know, I'm fat, so I need to walk the dogs and. But at least I'm
fat.
But I'm up, you know what I mean? So at least I'm up and about and not just like lounging around feeling tired all the time. Like I said, I think the seasonality has something to do with it too, though. It's nice outside, and leave it alone. Anyway, thanks, son. I'm just feeling better overall, but I still know now I need to lose weight because like I go for a walk and I'm like, and I shouldn't be feeling like that. Like I'm just out of shape, so it's like I have to start getting my heart and lungs working again, and you know.
Go through the trees. Don't go on the road. Go straight through the trees.
Yeah, it's too late.
Oh, I was talking to Javius. I think there's an upgrade up this way I gotta go get.
Yeah, but even then, it's like we do take naps here and there, though. Naps are good. But I'm not like, it's not hard for me to get out of the bed in the morning and stuff, you know what I mean? Like, that's where we've really been struggling, is for me, like, to wake up. Like, trying to get up and... Oh, come on. This is not a great road. The problem is it's all boggy everywhere. That's what we're running into, so. Once again, guys, the subscription numbers have run low, which means that it's time for you guys to update your Amazon Prime free subscriptions. You don't have to give me money, but we would love that Prime subscription because it helps us pay our cable bill, which I haven't paid this month. Though we haven't had any problems tonight, knock on wood.
Yeah, I found on my cable bill $75.
There you go. Yeah, ours is 99 bucks. But when I switch over, hopefully next month to our fiber, it's going to be 75. So.
Hey, ask them if they're going to come to the Toledo area.
Well, considering it's Medina fiber, I don't think so. But you know what? Like, I'd like to work there. That'd be fun to. Well, no, I don't really want to work in a road crew, but.
You could run the office.
I could do tech support for their post install. Oh my God, these dogs. My dogs are being weird. Okay, so where are we going? I see Micah down there. Oh, you went up on top of a hill. Ah.
Yeah, there's a thing up here to get for a mission.
Are you stuck?
No, I stopped. Look at the map. Just keep continuing up that road, and there's going to be an upgrade off to the left somewhere.
Okay, so keep coming up this road.
Yeah.
Better internet, cheaper price. I know. The down speed will be a little bit slower. Right now, I can, on a good day, pull about 700 down. But my up speed is a terrible, and I don't know what they were thinking. It's a 20. I'm like, what? 20? That's like DSL speeds.
DSL?
20. Well, here's, you got 5 up. All right. And when it goes down, that's the problem with the 20 is there's not enough leeway if there's some sort of problem. Like, if it had 30, you'd have a little bit of leeway. Like, okay, there's something going on. The internet's running a little slow. But, hey, we got 30, so there's at least 10 there for streaming. But when you have 20 and it goes down to, like, 4. And then the internet starts cutting out. That's those weird problems that we see. Wow. I don't know where to go. It's a dead end.
Not a dead end. You just got to go out in the lake to the right.
Go to the right? Okay. I got it back.
Out on the water. I believe it's back there in the left corner after you go around, I think. Somewhere up there in the left.
Something to my right.
All right, so we'll go to that. We'll go that way. Yep. The AT&T is going to, or I'm sorry, the AT&T. The fiber will be 500 down and 500 up. But the nice thing about that is it does not fluctuate. It is just straight up, those are the speeds. You're not sharing it with anybody. You have your own connection. So, you said the upgrades to the left past the roadblock.
Yep.
I'll let you lead the way.
You might have to give me a little yank. I've got my dualies and they're stuck. And by the way, Micah, my wife says hi.
Oh, tell Simone we said hello.
Okay,
How was your
what'd you
Mother's
do?
Day?
My Mother's
What
Day?
you said.
How was Simone's Mother's Day?
How was your Mother's Day, honey? We didn't really do anything. Boring. When you have 45 cents in your bank account, there's not a whole lot you get to do.
True.
Hey, would you like some ramen noodles for your Mother's Day? Oh.
Well, I mean, she's kind of busy 3D printing a person, so.
Who's that? Your mom?
Simone.
Your wife.
Simone.
Oh, yes, she is.
Simone.
Oh, yeah. Wait. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Oh,
Duh.
you gotta be kidding me.
What's the matter, Micah?
Tipped over. I don't think I'm close enough. I got a tree! Yeah, baby!
You got a tree?
I got a tree. It's one of
I
those
did
trees
forget.
that break, though.
I didn't forget about you. I told you Happy Mother's Day. I gave you kisses.
Oh. No visible attachments. I'm just gonna hang out here until you guys get done.
Oh, it's the upgraded engine. Yay. The one engine that I am excited about finding.
Are you
Actually,
back
I think
in
that's the
box
four-wheel
still, Micah?
drive.
Sorry, Javius, what did you say?
I was asking Micah if he's still back in the bog.
Oh,
No, I'm stuck up here in the top.
Were you on the same road we were on?
No. I'm across the lake. That should be the all-wheel drive for the GMC.
For her post Mother's Day present, I took her up to the it was called Bye Bye Baby, I think it's called. It's like a huge baby emporium store.
Can I get over there to get you, Micah?
I think so. Just follow the edge of
Yes.
the lake.
We have the Het V10.
It's an engine? Where's the, I wonder if it's up farther.
That's for the Ford. I'm happy about this. I'm not
That's
happy
the
about
Ford.
the mileage that I will soon be getting, but I'm happy about the strength that the Scout has received.
I thought that was supposed to be the all-wheel drive for the GMC. Is that farther up?
No,
on
he
the
said
road?
it was on the first map. I think we got it already.
Did we?
Yes.
Okay.
And we actually found, because my wife has been looking at like $8,000 strollers, which we can't afford, and we actually found that the $300 even flow system was the nicest stroller of all. We tried a bunch of
Oh.
them, and it comes with a stroller and a car seat and everything and a bassinet, and it's all foldable and it's really cool. Actually, it's a very neat system. And it was $300. It was $270 something. I'm like, what? And we tried the other more expensive ones, and they were heavy, and they weren't. They just didn't seem to be as easy to use. So I was glad we went up there and scoped it out. My wheel has gone under the ice. I am about to tear my suspension off.
Okay, we got repair points.
I'm really stuck.
Did you climb that hill, Micah?
I was coming down. I
Oh,
went
I'm
up
in
the
reverse.
rock.
What am I? Okay, 1,000, not 8,000. Sure. Might as well be a million.
This looks like I'm supposed to go straight ahead.
Yeah, go through the trees.
Sometime in August, or possibly July. I see you guys over across the river there.
Yeah.
The high-end racing seat maker. Yeah. Right. Well, I don't know. But it's funny because everybody copies after them once they make them. They are cool, but they're too expensive. But Bye Bye Baby is the kind of store that could support that kind of price. It's like in the fancy shopping center, like those outdoor like mall type things. I know, baby merch is big biz. I'm in the wrong business.
Baby merch.
Why is everybody fussing?
Ready,
Leave my
Micah?
eyes alone.
Yeah, I'm out of the truck.
She said,
Grab.
I don't
Hey,
don't
jump in
think
the
so.
truck.
You never know.
Thank you, sir.
You're
Well,
welcome.
let's see if I can
Ouch!
get down without tipping over again.
Get off! My
Let's
God,
see
my
if I
dog
can
just
get up.
stood on my
There's a
foot.
rock.
with its
There you go.
claws. Oh, Miney. Hi, Hermione. Won't Alfie leave you alone?
I'll come get you. If I don't tip.
I just rolled over.
Yeah.
No, my child will not have a Recaro racing seat. I'm sorry. I don't even have Recaro racing seats in my car. I got a sporty car. I wished my car would have been able to come in leather. It's weird, like the one sport model, it has like pleather and fabric, like a combo. And we make messes. I got kids. I got, we eat in the car because I work. So it's like I drive for 2-3 hours. Sometimes I have to stop and get a meal. So I have to eat while I'm driving. I broke 40 people watching my stream. And so I really wish it would have come with leather seats, but they don't offer leather seats in the GT manual, which is just weird. Thanks, Graylin.
I should be able to grab me from there.
Oh, there we go, 43. Yeah, you're right. See, what I'm finding is if I stream, it seems to be that if I stream later, we get more people, which is weird. I always thought prime time was like 8 o'clock, but it seems like we get more people the later we stay on.
Thank you, sir.
Crud buckets.
Probably because you're starting to pick up that the West Coast.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good point. It's prime time somewhere. Speaking of eating in a car. Yeah, that's a good point, Graylin. That is a good point. Well, I've come to a dead stop. Wow.
There's a tough little mud hole there at the bottom, Micah.
Yeah, I've been through here.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm just trying to help.
Ooh. Oh, Jamie, did I sound rude? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to sound rude.
Hey, I've been here already.
No, I was thinking because I wanted to enter the pit with a set of wheels on good ground on the right without flipping over. So
You have to.
I was concentrating.
You're like, you have to time the bites just right, Iraq. I don't know if I would do a burrito. That would be pretty sloppy to be. I would have to stop and eat it. There you go, Aussie. Well, Australia, it's noon, yeah. I did not let the dogs out, honey. Should I let the dogs out? And why did you close the back door? It was nice and cool in here. Now it's getting hot again.
Let Arthur out.
Woof. Here's a broken bridge for sure. But no, I have not let the dogs out. Would you like me to? And where are you? My wife has disappeared. I don't know where she went. I did something crazy today though. We were on our way home and my wife's like, "Can we get some ice cream?" And I was like, "Yeah." And so we got some ice cream, and I actually drove stick shift and ate ice cream at the same time. And it was an ice cream cone, and I survived, and I did not spill ice cream anywhere. I thought you guys would think that was amazing. But I learned to time my bites. I bite, shift, bite, shift. Okay, I'll let him out, babe. You guys want to go outside? Hang on one second, folks. I got to set the headset.
You got one of those Fast and Furious trains?
What, a stick shift? Yeah, it's not a flappy
But
paddle.
yeah, but you're like shift, bite, shift, bite, shift, bite, shift, and I was like, you got
right.
400 gears in that thing.
It's a 6-speed.
Oh, can I jump that
Come on.
bridge?
I often skip gears though when I'm driving, so I'll do like 1, 3, and 5 or whatever. Go outside. She won't go outside, Babs. Alfie's got her petrified. She's sick of them. Alfie, leave her alone. Ugh.
So when your truck breaks through the ice and there's no winch points, what do you do?
You gotta wait for someone to come get you.
Oh yeah, if you got a stick shift and you have no cup holders, man, that's Yeah, you're
I
gonna be
could have
busy.
sworn there was a upgrade back here. Oh, is it in the pit?
Oh, that sucks. That's too bad, Red. There's a. I think we got the. This looks to me like we got pretty much the whole map. What are you guys looking for?
Did you get the metal detector?
Do I have a metal detector?
There's a metal detector that you have to get. It's in a pit. I was just curious if you got it already.
No. I mean, we haven't done any of the mission stuff yet.
Okay.
You looking for something to do, Arthur?
Why?
Oh, JVS is stuck.
I'm
in the
sorry.
ice.
Nice.
Yeah, I'll come back and get you. I can see your lights. That's funny.
Really? I thought I turned them off because I shut the engine off to save fuel. There.
Do you have the Sauce Moto dip clip? What is that? I don't know what that is. So the answer is no, because I definitely don't even know what that is.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember. The first car I had with a cup holder was a 1985. All my cars before, I had 3 or 4 cars before that. No, none of them had cup holders. You had those little plastic clips you hang on the window ledge, or you had the little center console thing that you just flop down on the transmission hump.
Right. I'm trying to think. Let's. I had a Jeep Cherokee Classic that had, I think it had one cup holder, and it was like a clip-on they gave you. It didn't actually. It wasn't actually like a.
Yeah.
What a Jeep, yeah. And then I had. Let's see. I had a Jeep. I can't remember if the I don't think my Lumina had cup holders. Maybe it did in the center, like by the stick shift. And yeah, I don't.
My dad's 67 Ford pickup had cup holders.
Yeah,
Me and my brother.
a lot of cars didn't. I mean, I remember having a minivan that only had like 2.
No, you didn't listen. You spoke before I finished.
Wait, what?
Me and my brother were the cup holders.
Oh, that's funny. I see what you did there. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Farver Nugan. Okay, yeah, no, I had a cup holder that was like that. That's what they gave you in the Jeep. It's like, here's your cup holder. Yeah, in the 80s, there were not many cars that had cup holders. Okay, how bad is this ice? It's all bad, isn't it? Like where you are. Do you have chains tired on? Or chain
Yes,
tires
he does.
on?
I do have chain tires on.
Okay, I'm gonna have to find my way to you because I gotta find a safe passage. These are all.
They're sat on my right, over on because there's a bank fairly solid ground fairly close.
Oh no. It was acting solid. Oh no.
That's what I said.
It deceived me. Micah.
Yeah.
Houston.
I've got 3 gallons left.
Well, if
Trying
you
to
get
make
near
it.
me, I'll fill you up.
There you go, Graylin. Just take your time getting to him. Oh God, Micah's flying.
I got 3 gallons. I need every.
Don't slide into the.
I need a drink. Bad.
There you go, sir.
Ooh, I beeped and the ice cracked even more. That's a loud horn. Only has slight flood damage, right? I don't think I have any flood damage. I'm above the water line there with the bottom of my.
All right, Javius, do me a favor.
Yep.
jump out of the truck and get in the Warhog that's at the
Yep.
Airport.
In it.
The Warhog. We need to take the Warty Hog back to the garage.
Okay, Javis, you're good.
Though we don't have to do it now. We can do it some other time.
All right, let's see here.
Ooh. Whoa, you're dragging like a tree or something. What the what? You're gonna have to go all the way around. I don't think there's any safe way to get over here, Micah. Micah, no. Oh, okay, well that works. It's not the Halo Warthog, it's the Tuz. Whoa! Graphics are doing strange things. I detect some lag issues.
Oh, Jesus.
Thank you, Mr. Micah.
No problem. Hey, Javius, man, you gave me
No,
gave me
James,
enough drink.
don't come this way. No, don't do it.
I'm trying to get turned around here. Because there's this, like, frozen, jagged... here.
Wait, did
I
the
think
stream
we've
go
done
down?
pretty
No, the
good.
stream's still up. Farver Nugan must be having trouble on his end. All right, so where are we going now?
I don't know, I was hoping I
We're
could get
heading
up
back out.
spray,
right?
but
Wait, are we done?
I think so.
Hallelujah. All right, so let's get... do you know the way out, Micah? Like, what's the best way to get out? Probably back along this horrible road, right?
Yeah. Well, just what you want to do is follow the shoreline.
Is that like an ice fishing hut there or something? Like, what the...
Yeah, we got to move them.
Okay.
somebody already found this fuel
Oh, the
trailer?
truck in the... Oh, there. Okay, I see what you're saying, Farver Nugan. Stream broke.
You get that mission up there, Arthur?
Oh, gee. I don't think I unlocked any missions, no.
Okay.
I keep forgetting to because I'm used to not doing it. From years of playing the game and not having to do it, and then all of a sudden they changed it, and now you do. Like a year ago they changed it. But my brain still never caught up.
We'll wait for GPS over here. Now, if you want to keep going, you can go. Let's see. What's the best way to go?
Well, I'd like to get that Tuz and get it home. Where's
Where
the...
am I?
Okay, so what you want to do then is go straight, and you see the just take that one path that you took, and then go down to, you know where that rock where I flipped over?
Sort of.
Remember where I fell in the water?
So don't go up here to this main intersection and go left on the main road.
You can, but it'll be some of it will be long. You know, that ain't too bad. You can go that way.
Yeah, I
That's
feel like
per-
the staying on the main road probably will be better than trying to go back that way that I came, because those are pretty bad roads.
Yeah, I was just trying to figure out how to I'm gonna go the other way, and I'm gonna try to get that little black spot
Okay.
off the map.
Okay.
But I'll wait for Javius to catch up with me.
I'm going this way.
Fully reloaded and ready to explode.
Actually, we don't have to. Oh, if you want to get the Tuz back, yeah, you're gonna have to tow it back.
Well, what I'll probably do is, I think it's drivable.
Well,
no.
it needs to be repaired.
Oh, is it damaged?
Everything. I think that it'll hold fuel. I think the gearbox is messed up,
Woo! Speaking
from what I
of that,
remember. But yeah, it'll be easy to tow if you want to tow it back.
is there a repair
Good night,
place
Farver
on-
Nugan. Hope to see you tomorrow night on Railroads Online.
No. Just come down to the lake, and just follow the edge of the lake.
Come down to the lake.
The darker spots in the lake are the hardest.
Are you making those pizza rolls and French fries? Why?
Pizza rolls sound good.
Okay. Okay. That sounds like a deal.
Over by the fishing huts.
If I'm watching you.
I love Snowrunner.
Can I stay along the lake here?
Yep, just try to stay along the lake shoreline. If you see rocks, little rocks, that's a really good spot to roll over. Like little rocks.
And if you
Roll
see
over.
Little Rock, you might be in Arkansas.
I don't want to roll over, Mike.
Stop at the cliff.
No, not the big rocks. Don't go back up at the road, because you can't get past.
I
Wait,
know,
what?
but then I'm going to get past these big rocks and then I'll come back down. Unless I get stuck in the
In
mud.
bed with me.
Now don't go through the road, Arthur. Go
I
off
know.
into the trees.
I know, I learned.
Okay.
I tried the road and then I paid for it. Yes, darling. What birds? The ducks and chickens, you mean? Those are birds, aren't they? Yes. I'm positive. How was Harold? Howard? He's fine. He put up a little fuss, but he was like, "Meh, meh, meh, meh," and then I put him away. And then the chickens, you know they are. What? No, he was fine. He just let me pick him up. Hey, Pop Smoke. He does. No, he doesn't bite. Yeah, no, he was. No, he was just going for the ride. He's a good duck. Anyone have any good chips lately? No, but I could go for a bag of Sun Chips. I love Sun Chips. The cheddar Sun Chips. Are you hungry? I know I'm hungry.
Ooh, the garden salsa.
Oh yeah, those are good too.
Yeah,
You
those
still
are
have
good.
some chips over there, don't you? No, those are yours. No, those are the barbecue. Oh.
Could you stop? I'm good.
Are you guys arguing again?
Who?
You and Javius?
I wouldn't
No,
call
why?
it arguing.
I'm not going to let you guys train together tomorrow night. I'm going to make sure you have separate trains.
I think we get along pretty good.
Yeah, you do. I'm just teasing. Yeah. All right, come on.
I'm just
The
too old
bad
to keep my
section
mouth
here.
shut anymore.
I'm too old for a lot of things. I need to get, we need to get gentle leaders for those dogs so we can take them for walks. Hey, it's Aboptanakpak. Oh, this is the garage. Who needs them? All three of them. Hermione's the worst. No, Alfie's the worst. Well, let's pick up a little bit of...
Goss.
Yeah, I'm just going to make sure I got full up so I can fill that truck up. I'm at the garage already. I like the Mountain Dew that I like is that not Berry Blast, the Mountain Blast or whatever the green stuff is they have at Taco Bell. I really like that stuff.
Would the greens live?
Left or right?
Baja Blast.
Is it Baja Blast? That's okay.
Yeah.
I keep wanting to call
Go
it
on.
You should
Berry
try.
Blast.
Going
You
left.
should try Major Melon.
Major Melon. Yeah, the gentle leader is an amazing tool for a dog. It doesn't hurt it. It doesn't have any spikes or anything like that. But basically, it just makes it so that the dog. Yeah, you have control of their head. They can't. They have to pull with their muzzle, and it's very uncomfortable for them to pull. So they decide how much pressure they put on it, but it has no anything to hurt the dog. It doesn't do any kind of damage to them at all. It just makes them so that they can't pull.
I'm gonna go to the right.
This way?
It very quickly
Yeah,
teaches them how
yeah.
to walk.
Yep. Now there's a section of super snow right here.
Yeah, my dog Gromit's a big dog, and he was pretty difficult to control.
That's
And we got him a gentle leader, and he's been great. The problem is these dogs we have now, we haven't walked much because it was winter, and now they're very bad at walking.
I'm gonna go over to the garage. Wait, can we use this garage here?
Nope. Nope. It's closed.
Okay. I was gonna say I was gonna go there and fix this truck because its suspension is half gone.
Oh, it's okay. It'll be all right as long as it's not.
Oh, I know,
all
but
gone, so.
I've got get a move on. I'm coming up fast until I hit the snow. Somebody needs to fix that bridge.
That's the problem with this map is you don't fix bridges.
You don't?
Nope.
Oh, there's no fixing them? Like they don't have a mission to fix them?
No.
Oh, weird.
So how we're driving right now is how you have to do the missions.
I mean, it hasn't been too hard to get around the map. It's just a pain.
Right.
Well,
Now keep going, Javius,
What?
and try to just get across this little spot right there. Oh, there we
don't
go.
do that.
Yeah. Well, put it in high. Put your truck in high and just gun it.
So I guess we don't really need to unlock the garage
There you
yet,
go.
do we, Micah? Because we're leaving once we're done with this.
Right. Yeah, we're leaving.
Though, what am I going to do with that Tuz?
We can pull it back.
Yeah, I
You
guess
need
that,
to go pull it.
I'm sorry, what did you ask, Davius? Actually, maybe I'll pull it back to the other way. Like, should I yank it the other way, you think? And take it with us out of the map?
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine.
That looks scary. There's like a whole truck frame just sat there. Here we go with this stupid tree over the road again.
Stay as close to the rocks as you can in this area.
Where's the tunnel out? Oh, that way, okay.
Unless they changed it.
Yeah. Had to grab you.
It's okay. I know.
I was sinking in where you had just driven.
Get your wheel up on that rock. There you go.
This truck, like the transmission just stops operating.
There you go. Now right here, you gotta back up and go in like this.
You think so? I can't even back. It's like the back axles just stop working. I got no power to the back wheels at all. There we go. This is bad.
You take me on paths over rocks that are bigger than like clear.
Come on. Oh, so close. Come on. Oh, it came with me. Dang it. Come on. You're almost there. find nothing again. Really? Oh. Yeah, I know. I've passed over this tree pretty easily before. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time this time. Okay, well, I can't. It's not going to go, so we're just going to have to go back. You know, the developers were laughing when they put that in. Here, let's put a horrible mud pit on one side and a tree across the road on the other. That way, no matter how they do this, they're going to have damage and they're going to get stuck.
If you fall in, I'm not going to be able to get you out of there. This doesn't have the power to do that.
I made it. Wow, that was a little frustrating there. Oh, and we got us stuck in another tree. Good. Perfect. Okay, let's see here. Where are we going?
Are we ready here, Micah?
Yep. Come to the right. Just follow me how I go. Just gun it over that little spot. There you go.
Big Tommy was like, I'm so happy I quit playing this game.
Oh, oh.
Yeah, I can see why people hate this map. For sure. I can also see why they would... Oh, come on. Seriously? There we go. So is this going to be one of these leave for last maps?
Yeah.
Like we do this right after we do the Yukon or right before? Oh my gosh. It's... This is insane. This is the main road too. That's what's crazy about it.
What I do, JV, is going through, I just spot where the little rocks are, and that's what I just run over. The smallest that I can see.
Are you guys busy bouncing around over there?
Just a little bit.
You got the upgrades and then you never went back. There you go, Aussie. Oh, we're going to do this. We're going to get through it, but I don't know how.
We'll make it. We'll do it.
We will make it. I think you guys are going to get to the Tuz before I do.
Yeah, we will. Well, I don't know. This area, normally I keep going around, but I'll see how doable this is.
I've
Going through
run
this
into
wood.
all these like really bad hazards that are just killing me.
The trick is trying to fit through all these trees.
What's up, Grim Reaper? All right. These are the regular houses, not the gulag. We've already been there. This is where we need the V10. I wonder how much worse the mileage is, though, with the V10. It can't be that much worse. Can it? It probably can.
You can go around me, JV. Go right ahead.
I don't know where we're going.
We're heading to the airport.
Yeah, I don't know where that is either.
Or if you want to push, you can push.
And I'm afraid to stop completely.
Oh, lordy. Well, I think I'm headed the right way. It's broad daylight, but I can't tell.
Stopped and gave you some fuel.
Oh, thanks.
40 gallons per mile. Thank goodness for our... Now, this is... We definitely needed the chain tires on this map.
Yep.
Well, people aren't seeing what I'm doing, but this crocodile truck is worth whatever he paid for it.
You think so?
Yeah, this is the most extreme terrain I think I've played in Snowrunner.
It's a great little truck.
And it, until I have to open my mouth and then I get stuck.
Hey, E-Foothills. Nope, we have not finished Alaska yet, either on my normal series or on the hardcore series. So it'll be coming soon. I'm trying to do some of the newer maps first and then go back to those maps. Just because I'm, from a viewer standpoint, everybody's already seen Alaska except for me. So we've scouted Alaska in this series, but we have not finished Alaska yet. So yeah, they cut the fuel in half. Yeah, that's very big comment. Okay, yeah, so people all agree that the V10 is the best way to go. Yeah, I've been noticing, like, I usually don't get stuck on this truck on the easy or in my normal gameplay. But on this one, I'm getting stuck quite a bit because I just don't have the power to get over these rocks.
Your wheels straight, Javius, and then just put it in low.
Well, we're slowly making our way back to the other. This is crazy because we actually have to get to the other garage to leave. Because we need to get to the other map to get to the garage so that I can put the truck into storage so that we can move to the next region, which I'm not sure where we're going next. I'll have to look and see where we've scouted.
There you go. All right, let's race. Throwing high. Look how fast you're going. I'm in high.
Oh my gosh. I'm in a snowbank I can't even move in. Hello, Blunt. Nice.
Can we just take a helicopter back?
I know, really.
I know, that's how I'm feeling right now. I'm just stuck in a big pile of snow. Yeah, most of the trucks I don't do the engine upgrades because they don't really make that much of a difference. But this truck, you definitely need it. The other one would be like the P16, P12. I do the engines in those too because those are...
Yeah, there's those trucks really need that stuff.
So one last time, folks, I'll put it out there. If you have an Amazon Prime subscription, you also have what's called Twitch Prime. We would love it if you throw us your subscription. Keeps my cable bill paid so I can keep doing this. So,
Davies, did you ever drive the Yar?
I love this truck.
The one you're driving?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've driven that before.
Oh, okay.
Don't particularly care for it.
Okay.
I don't mind the Yar, but it is not a great truck by any means. Oh boy. No, I'm not going to get down there from here. I'm going to have to go back. Well, shoot.
It looks like it's more capable than
There you go, Michael.
It turns out to be.
It goes this way.
Yeah.
And the tall, tippy, narrow.
Ooh, there's the right. This is the line you want to take.
Yep.
That's a great line.
Are you guys grabbing the?
Yeah, I got the toes.
You got the Tuz? Jeez.
Yeah.
I'll be there in half an hour.
Yeah, I'm sorry, buddy.
That's all right. I thought I was taking a shortcut, so that proves out that taking the big road doesn't help for squat because the big road's in such bad shape. Yep. The ice is really the only way to go.
As far as time goes.
Well, this hasn't been an easy trip either. I mean, it's not like I saved anything by going this way.
All right, I gotta put this thing right against my butt.
I love the Hunter. It's such a relaxing game.
There we go.
It's like you're trying to take half a mountain with you,
Yeah, I know it.
stuck underneath the axle of the truck.
Oh, is that what's going on?
That's what was going on.
I'll go over these big rocks, maybe I'll loosen it up.
No, they're clear now.
Okay.
Ow! Dang it.
No, don't stop there.
This has been quite the exploration.
I think I'd be able to power slide on all this ice.
Oh yeah, you can.
My truck does not get enough speed, and you have to get the regular tires.
Do I want to risk that? No, I'm just gonna go to the right.
Wait,
Oops, sorry.
crapping myself that I'm gonna sink into the ice while I'm stopped trying to avoid you.
Which way do I gotta go?
If it's black, you don't have to worry. It's like concrete.
I think even at speed, my truck is slower than you guys. Ugh. Plunk.
You need me in front of you?
You can if you want.
Wait
I
for
mean, would
me.
it- Except I don't know where I'm going.
What we're doing is we're going right up to the road. We're just following the tree line. So
Yeah,
we can only.
you guys are almost to the exit, aren't you?
We're getting there. This yard is not suited for pulling this tuz.
And I can't grab you.
It's okay.
You-
Just
you
go up
can't.
about like 10 feet, and then I can't pull I can't pull this thing.
The Yosemite. I'm not sure where
There
the
we
road
go.
went, but I think I'm on the wrong side of it. Oh boy. Good night, Cameo. We'll see ya.
Maybe I should have stayed behind and pushed.
Yeah, that would be good. Or just take it. Just pull it. Start pulling it. You'll probably do a lot better than I will. Yeah, look at that. I'm just too light.
I think I lost the road. Where the heck did the road go? This is the road? Okay. Aw, thank you, Heartless. I appreciate that. Heartless 50 cal.
You see where these little trees are that I'm running into?
Yep.
When it dips down like that, the snow is thinner, so you get more traction. That's why I run the trees over. But your truck might just be fine.
Hey, there's a helicopter.
I know, JV's like, can't we just fly back?
To the right.
Yep.
That's the, what is that? It's a Russian. It's not a Sikorsky. I'm trying to think of what the...
Hind.
Hein, yeah. Yep. No cameras. No cameras for you. Thank you, Laura. Oh, come on. No, don't. No, I don't want the lights off. I hate the auto winch. Wow. That's like a brick. Oh, it's ice. That's why we're doing that.
There's an edge to the road.
Oh, okay. MI8. It's a mill. Is it made? It's made by the Hine Corporation, though, isn't it?
No, I think that's a different manufacturer.
Mill's
there.
a different manufacturer. The Russian manufacturers are funny because they just basically, the names are just like where they're made. Like, if I'm not mistaken, I think like Maz is Minsk Auto Works. Gaz is like whatever
Release
city
the
that
truck,
is.
pull yourself forward, and then winch onto them again. After you get yourself out a bit.
Oh, and I found out the main truck in Wasteland Trucker is a ZIL 130.
Is it? Okay.
So it's going well, Heartless. It's good to see ya. So the Hind is a mill MI. No, it's the same. It is the same. Okay. Oh, that's pretty cool, Shadow Fox. Yeah, my son does that all the time. He wins little amounts here and there. I think he's won one time. I think he won like $1,000 or something. I've never been much into playing the lottery, but it'd be nice to win, wouldn't it?
Oh, that'd be fantastic.
Did you guys already cross back into the other map?
No, we'll wait for you.
I'm not almost there. I'm almost. No.
Ooh, that looks like a tunnel.
It is. It is a tunnel. Is there a fuel tank near there or no?
Where?
On the back of this truck.
Near the entrance? Oh, you got a
No.
bunch. I mean, I've got fuel on board. I wanted to see if we have.
Oh, I've got a couple hundred. Well, there's a. Oh, wow. At the airfield, there was
A tanker? Yeah, I passed it already. Oh, Lord. No, 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 no. No, no. Okay, that's why I stayed over here, because we can still reach
you
those.
wait to help them.
Arthur,
Yeah.
if you back up and be right behind you, there's a section you can cross. You want to get to the other side.
So I went down the wrong side of this?
Yeah, you just need to come to the passenger side of the lake, of that lake. So back up, just to where you see that fresh water crack right there, and drive on that chunky ice.
I don't know if I can.
If you can't back up, then just keep going.
Ugh. Crap. Hey, thanks, Heartless. We'll have a good night. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow night for Railroads Online. Toot toot. Where is the... Oh, nope, I can't reach.
It'd be... The area I want you to drive across would be probably your 4 o'clock? 4:30, something like that.
I just gotta get...
Yeah, I can see your truck is kind of...
Can we see each other's markers we put on the map?
No.
I might just try to stay over here.
If you want to.
You can stay if you want to. Oh. Or not. This is all deep snow, isn't it?
Yep.
Come on. Give me a little tug. Isn't this a wonderful land of happiness? Imandra. It's like the Russian version of Disney.
That bad?
Yeah. It's a small, small world. It's a small, small world. La 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 la. It's a small, small, small world. This is only going to take 6 weeks.
How are the masses?
What'd you say?
Oh, that ain't it. I'm looking for those missions.
Oh gosh. I want to get back out onto the ice, but I can't even do that. Like I'm so stuck. Okay. Where is the ice solid again? I mean, there's always the just I could reset. For frick's sake. Can you just grab something that's bigger and closer? Thanks for the cheer, Shadow. This is not working at all. Wow, like I mean, this is literally like a zero traction zone. I cannot.
Do you not have chains on that?
I do. The ground is like disappearing underneath my truck. Equating to absolutely no forward progress whatsoever. Like I cannot get the wheels to, it's just deep, deep snow.
Yeah, that's why I never go that way.
Yeah. I never will again. It's funny how they marked it out as a road because it's not.
I know it's a trap.
I'm so close to where I need to get, but I can't reach it.
What mission are they talking about you had to do?
Wow, that's really annoying.
Hmm.
I'm not sure what else to do. I'm stuck. I've got nothing else I can grab onto but this post right here. There's nothing anywhere close enough that I can grab. Maybe if I push... But see, that's just going to push me up into more snow.
We can come back for you.
I don't know. I mean, I don't even know if you can get here. I'm in a bad... I'm really just in a weird spot.
It's this wee stuff.
It's just covered in 3 feet of snow, exactly. Just. Okay.
I
Nope.
think what would be a faster way to go. Ooh. Ooh. This is moving better.
Oh, you've got to be kidding. I need to get the front of the truck around. There we go. Maybe that'll... If I can just reach... We're almost out of it. If I can just reach that last pole and get myself some forward progress here. Okay. The hill's kind of helping me fall down the hill a little. That did not help at all. But now I'm making some forward progress. If I could just get up on those rocks and then get into the snow.
Oh boy, this is deep snow. This was not a good idea.
Yeah, I might be better. I might be better just trying to get myself out. I don't know. I don't want you guys to get stranded too. Yeah, I'm really stuck. Yeah, we're getting out though.
Are you kidding me? I sunk my truck earlier.
Yeah, true. That's true.
So.
All right, so I'm out on this ice. Where do I go?
I'm looking for you.
I can go straight across. I see you on the other side. There's a broken bridge.
There.
Do you want me to try to go over and come up? See, but then we'll get to that big hole in the road. Is that crossable or no?
Yeah, it's crossable.
Okay, I'm coming.
I think you can go up the river. I don't know. But you can come this way too, over here. Between the ice, I believe.
So you think I should try to come up this way?
If it's not too deep, you can come across that way, yeah. You making it? Okay, there we
Yeah.
go. Okay.
The
I'll start
problem is
backing out.
there's rocks right on the other side here, so.
It's okay, just follow the tree line and winch to the trees.
Please winch to a tree that's gonna pull. I love the way it's programmed to grab the smallest trees first, because that makes sense. Instead of grabbing the one tree that you could actually use.
And then come across like me right here.
Oh, my arse got stuck on the tree. I got these roll cages on, and these are the roll cages. Hold on.
Winch the back of your truck
Yeah,
to
that's what
another
I'm
tree and just swing it.
Yeah.
There you go. He got it.
Wow, what a nightmare. That took an additional 20 minutes to get through that little segment. This is going to be the longest YouTube video ever. No one's going to watch it. This series still gets a surprisingly, I think like 700 or 800 views. Moose antlers. There, you're playing the hunter.
When you get in range, I'll refuel you there.
Give me a little, well, I got to watch how I put that. Tug?
Little
Yank?
love juice.
No.
Yeah, you
Oh.
needed it.
Yeah, I'm pretty low. Thank you.
I wonder if this is better up here.
I've got stuff on the roof and stuff, but I got me butt stuck. Talk about it.
Nah. When you get past this trunk, follow these tracks on the right.
Follow the tracks.
I'll let you go, Javius. You can go first. Oh, you're gonna go that way? Okay.
It's slow going through here, but there's this stump and then a telephone pole that'll get me most of the way through.
I hate snow. Wow, I mean, like literally, I can't make any progress without a winching. Did that break your winch?
No, I had released mine so I could get a hold of you. You should be able to winch to that stump.
Yeah, the
now,
tree, yeah.
and then the pole after it. You need a winch, Micah?
Come on, winch.
Look at that. Crocodile to the rescue.
Crocodile. Crocodiddle.
A crockadoodle.
Crockadoodle doo. I've already had my bedroom AC on once. I can't sleep when it's that hot. It's got to be in the 70s or below for me to be able to sleep.
You guys gonna make it? Can I go through?
Do it. Someday. Wait, what happened to the Tuz, by the way?
He took it.
I had it. It was winched to me.
Oh, I didn't see it.
That's because it was up at the top of the hill.
Oh, I see.
Mm.
I'm ready. I think I might be in the Tuz.
You
Yeah,
are. need
you
to
can pull it, Arthur, if you want.
pull ahead. You wanted.
Yeah, sure.
He couldn't handle it before. Are you sure?
No, this should be able to pull it.
Question is, which way you want to go? You want to take the roads back, or you want to? Because there really is no good way.
Yeah, there's no. I'll just wherever you want to go, Micah.
We'll try the road this time. I think the road will be good for a little bit.
Oh yeah,
Aziz,
it's nice to have
light.
lights. Yeah. Whoops. Aziz, light. Oh come on. That's crazy, BYD.
All right, I think this is.
I didn't realize you were in Alaska. My son's friend Jeff is stationed up there, not in Fairbanks, at some Air Force base or Army base somewhere in the northern reaches of Alaska. It's a huge territory. You know, it's funny because Alaska's like,
That would be okay to go through. But
isn't Alaska itself like half the size of the United States, if not larger? It's just a huge state. Got some gas for me?
Again? I just filled you.
Well, you only got me up like five liters. You never filled me all the way up.
Force fuel tank target.
Awesome. That's funny, Shadow Fox. Yeah, we have one that we run all the time. It's so cruddy, it needs to be cleaned.
This was the route he chose.
This is the good route.
No, I stopped myself from using that good word.
Badoom.
I just watch it in this area with that truck. So
Two times Texas, okay.
I can't. There you go.
we just don't want to get too far ahead of Arthur, because he's
I'm
dragging.
good. Keep going.
Okay.
Keep going.
Okay.
Go, 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 go.
Just trying to be careful so we don't tip over.
Yeah. Oh, this is a mud pit. Oh, no.
Like, I might need a air winch. Just got it.
That's crazy. It's still
Go
huge.
ahead, grab it. I'm like nose into this little ravine.
I'm letting you pull me back so it'll lift.
Uh-oh. Can I reach?
You might want to back up again and then go in on more of an angle. There you go.
Arthur, you might want to go
And then turn. Yep, there you go.
to the left.
Oh, hold it.
Okay.
Hold it.
Yeah, it's pretty low population. It's hard to live up there. I know. I've got my friend's mom lives up there, and it's. I know there's a couple big cities though, but
Nice. You pushed me enough to get me started,
Yep.
quote unquote big cities.
and I could grab a tree.
Now crank your wheels to the right and back up.
Back up.
Yeah, release the winch. There we go. No, I want to get your front end. Ugh.
Sometimes it doesn't let you get it. It's weird how it does it.
Hold on. I'm moving forward now.
It won't allow me to attach to his truck.
That's because
But I'll
it
be
was
right here.
buried under the ground.
There you go.
That's
Well,
a nasty hole. Wow.
Yep.
it's not going to be fun to get it through.
I'm going to try to go to the left, maybe.
I apologize.
It's all right.
Just lean on me. Just lean on me.
When
Me?
you're not strong,
There you go.
'cause I'll be a friend.
There you go. You ready, buddy? Now you can release that truck and just get your front end up if you want.
To me?
Same thing.
Yeah.
Doing all right.
You get it?
He's got
Okay,
some
you're good.
slack.
Okay.
Now getting up the hill, that's going to be the trouble. Micah, you and your roads.
Is that like an actual road?
Yeah.
Do I want to go to the left or right?
Go once you get down to the water. Go to the right. Or yeah, go to the right.
I'm bottoming out. How many people do we have in Medina, honey? Do we have 100,000? I think the Cleveland area is like 11 million or something like that. Maybe 23 million, I think. Guitar stream when? I don't know what I would do on a guitar stream. I'd run out of things to do pretty quick, but. Ooh, 10 days shipping for Amazon Prime. Ow.
What'd you buy?
No, he's got because he's in Alaska.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It'll be on the next jet that goes up there, which is in 2 weeks. Well, I can't imagine with the shortages that we're having, like what's going on up there. That's got to be really, I would imagine, difficult because everything's out. I mean, we're scary stuff like baby formula. My weekly practice. I should be practicing more than once a week. Sorry, guys. 'Tis the season. Allergies are starting up. Sometimes my throat just catches. Plus, we have been on a long stream tonight, so. I'm here. What are we waiting for?
I'm waiting for you guys to pass.
Oh, you want us to pass?
Yeah.
We'd have the Chapman family band, yeah. Well, Ryan knows how to play guitar. Seth's learning how to play keyboards and guitar.
Oh, nice.
No one plays the drums yet, though. We need to get Evelyn to play drums.
Let all the girls play the drums.
Congas. Oh, that's crazy, Red Alpha. Yeah, like, what do you do about baby food? That's really scary.
Tatas.
What, honey? I'm not even going to repeat that. Wow. That's not appropriate for the channel. Anyway, moving right along. Yeah, get him in. Quiet.
Topped up everybody's fuel on the way by, too.
She's doing good, Shadow Fox. We had a nice day today. We went to a store called Bye Bye Baby. It's like a boutique baby store. It's things that we would never pay money for. But it was fun to go shopping there. It's like in a real fancy mall. So we drove up to Cleveland and went to the mall for the afternoon. That was kind of her Mother's Day out. Day late, but my kids went back home last night, so it gave us the day off, which is nice.
You know, I just realized that driving the fuel truck is a lot like playing a cleric. Uh-oh, we're gonna
Yeah, you're the healer. It is definitely the cleric of the Snowrunner world. Except for you don't have the healing, you have the gas, so you'd be like the
Right.
the battle mage. We need
I just keep you going.
or a bard.
Well, I always played clerics in those kind of games, so
There you go. Somebody ran out of fuel. This truck I put like 50 liters in. How can it be out of fuel?
which
Hold
truck?
on. The truck the Tuz.
Well, it's damaged.
Oh,
It's gonna burn more fuel.
Okay,
when it's
I need
damaged.
to. No, the gas tank is like busted.
I don't think I have repair points, do I?
I got it. I'm fixing it up. Shoot, that was a waste of gas. Hold on.
So, oh yeah, the Tuz is empty. Tell me when you.
I got it. I got it. I used some for my
Like-
roof.
All right.
That should keep it going the whole time. I don't think it'll run out. She's being her not family-friendly self. Well, yeah, I told you it was the bunnies were up. Did you shut it? Oh, stop. Hold on, I gotta re-winch it. I had to pull myself up a bit to get over those rocks.
It was caught on that rock back here, so I just nudged it over.
Oh, the engine was off because it ran out of gas. I never turned the engine back on. That's why I was having a hard time pulling it, because it wasn't pulling itself.
Wow, I just pulled it.
You can, but it's so much easier if the engine's on. What's up, Chewy? We're on the first map, Lake COVID. We just finished scouting out Imandra or whatever, and now we are back into Lake COVID, on our way back to the garage with the Tuz, and then we're going to be moving on to the next region next week. So we wanted to get this. It took us 2 weeks to get this region finished. These are very difficult maps to navigate, but we got all the parts for the 750 and the 750 itself. We also got the Tuz. We got a couple different Tuzes. So
We didn't get all the upgrades though.
we didn't? Are you sure?
I don't think we did.
What are we missing?
I don't know which ones. It's just if you push down, if you check, it says we're missing 3 upgrades.
Hold on. You're right. 7 to 10.
Yeah. We're missing 2 in Tamar. 1 in Alaska. So, it's alright.
I wonder why they didn't show up. Like, we've done all the unlock points and stuff.
I don't know.
They don't always show though when you hit the watchtowers.
Yeah, true. So we're going left here?
Yep. Down to the lake.
The Tuz just did a fishtail. This map is a pain in the butt is what it is. Was she scared? What's the matter, puppy? Good girl. What a good dog. She's so sweet. Oh, right, Shadow. Yep. Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. As you unlock the game, keep playing it and keep leveling up, and you'll get some cool. I'm still not leveled up all the way. I've been playing it. I got 3,000 hours in that game, and I still don't. I'm still not fully leveled up. But there are some really good ones. The ones that help you walk quieter are great. The ones that help you use bushes for cover, those are great. Some of the ones that help you identify animals and like what their condition is really help a lot.
We want to go to the right, but I'm going to go up here and grab this thing real quick. It's for a mission.
Okay, so stay to the right.
There we go.
Oh no, the ice is cracking. Oh no, no! How come you guys got across this and I didn't?
Because you're out in the water.
Well, no, I followed you like directly where you went.
No, you drive over this right here.
Oh.
Right here.
Oh no. I did it. I did that thing.
You
There
did
you
a
go,
thing
bud.
too?
Yeah.
Micah, we're like lost ducklings. Help us!
It's okay. Are you okay, Javius, or are you stuck?
Babs,
I'm
can you
stuck.
allow that? She didn't say anything wrong.
Wheels broke through. I was
If I
just
can
trying
find
to turn
it.
around.
Is Red
Oh,
still
okay.
here? Okay, we have to go over here.
You want me to go to the other vehicle?
No, just gun it.
Forward?
Yep.
Where are we going? Should we wait here for you?
Yeah. There you go.
Okay,
There you go.
I'm on the.
right.
Oh!
Here, follow me over here.
Wait, what?
Over here on the white?
Just turn around and follow me right when I drive through. Oh, well, keep going, Chavis. You're doing fine. So we're going.
Who, me too?
Going to.
Yep, you too.
Oh, wait. Okay, so I need to turn around.
Oh, no, no. No, we can keep going. Keep going straight, buddy. We can keep going this way. We don't have to cross here.
Okay.
We can cross at another spot down.
Oh,
Just stay on the dark stuff.
I know Micah knows his way around this one, so. Red Alpha, you can allow that.
Now, I thought there was a... There we go, there's another one.
Roof. Stage complete. This way? Don't go over there? Okay.
Yeah.
So you've been playing on this map a lot, haven't you, Micah?
Unfortunately, I spent a lot of time here. I think we gotta go one more section. Yep, there we go.
Oh, shoot.
We don't cross yet.
I totally whacked the Tuz. That's right. The Tuz is getting a full repair when we get it back, so.
All right, hold on. Don't come this way. I'm just gonna go get this thing over here real
Okay,
quick.
I'm stopping.
There we go.
We wanted. Shadow Fox said something that got blocked that didn't need to be blocked. If you could unblock it, Red Alpha.
All right, come over here.
So come over where Micah is. All right.
Yeah. See, this is the map that I got to use the old dairy, you know, the old dairy Longhorn.
Yeah.
When we can drop that mid axle. Dropping that mid axle helps you get across some of this ice. It's still a really heavy truck, but sometimes that does help.
Because it
Get you across
distributes
the
the
ice.
weight
Yep.
a little more evenly.
Yep. All right.
Oh, I hear cracking noises. uh. What, honey? Weird.
This stuff you don't want to ever go fast over.
Oh, because it'll damage you?
You can lose your entire suspension. The whole thing in one bump.
Weird. Sorry, Shadow. So retype that comment and then we'll let it through. She was talking about how you and the hunter, you get that where it shows you what sex the animal is, if it's male or female. But it blocked her. Oh, home sweet home. Man, that was a journey. Took us almost 40 minutes. That took us over 40 minutes to get back. I don't know if I'm going to be able to come in that way.
Yeah, you can. You can.
Can I?
Yeah, he will.
Even towing a truck?
Release the truck. Winch onto me. There you go. Now grab it. You're good. Now, when we use the big trucks will just push that stuff out of the way. It's just because we're scouts and stuff.
Right. Correct.
Yeah.
What do we have
Doing
here
a
already?
wheelie, huh?
What'd you guys do?
Oh, he did a wheelie coming out.
Oh. All right, so this truck, let me put this truck in. Hang on. That's going in. Do we have other trucks in the garage? I thought we had other trucks that we discovered here. We're going to store this. Or should I leave this truck and just use the Tatarin for the other maps? Guys are too busy goofing off.
What? Not us.
Should I use the Tune Custom?
Or which? For
the Ford, yeah.
Do you have to have? Is the diff lock requires low gear?
No.
Then no.
So use the Tune Custom?
That's up to you. The Tune Custom is great if you have a truck that requires a low gear for diff locks.
Oh no, I'm talking suspension.
Oh, the Tune? That's up to you, bud.
I mean, it's a little extra money.
Thank you, sir. Gentleman and a scholar.
All right, let's see. There's that. Can someone pull the Tatarin back over here while I'm fixing this? While I'm fixing this up.
Yeah, we did that already.
Oh, where is it?
It's ready. All you do is jump in it and go right in the garage.
So, what do you guys think about not the Tuz, the Tatarin?
Oh, yeah.
It's over at the gas station.
I'll go get it if you need.
What do you think? Should we continue to use the Ford or should we continue to use the Tuz?
Or the Tatran?
The Tatarin, yeah. What'd you do to the Tuz? Not this Tuz, the one I'm talking about.
I tried to mount it a little bit. I was trying to be dominant.
I don't want to know. All right, this one's staying, but
I would store both of them, and then you can just choose which one you
decide.
Like to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the Ford because it carries more stuff.
The Tatran though will be awesome if we're on a map that has mud.
Right, and the Tatran's also way faster. It just is so much faster. Like that Ford is so pokey.
Well, you got the good motor now, right?
Yeah, but it's still not any faster. It just gets more power for pushing. Like it's more torquey. Really? No, why bother? Okay, here's a question, and I'm throwing this out to the audience too. On the Tuz, I've got 3 different engines. They all have the same power to weight and durability. They just go down or up in fuel consumption. Should I get rid of the other 2 engines and just keep the base engine? What do you guys think? Anyone? Hello?
I thought you were asking the chat.
Oh, everybody. I'm asking you guys too. Like, what are your thoughts?
So what are the engine choices?
We have an Azov, AM 814, a 15.3, and a 16.1. And it seems like the only thing they add is more fuel consumption, though that can't be true.
Well, that Tuz truck, it's okay. I never liked driving it.
Yeah, I haven't even really tried it yet.
I hated driving that thing. I thought the truck would be really cool to have, but it just kept tipping and what I would do is I would wait to sell anything until we find out those engines need to be with something else.
Okay. All right.
So if I put somebody else's truck in the garage, can
You
I?
can't.
It won't let me move it to the garage.
No.
Is there?
Look, I got all these parts for it too. I got a ton of Tuz parts, but I want to. Once again, are they?
Well, do you need the money? How much money you got?
No, I'm fine on money. I don't know what to do with it because I don't know how to set this truck up because we're going to use it for this region, obviously.
Then I would just leave the truck here. Just repair it.
Oh yeah, we're going to leave it,
and then just leave the upgrades and stuff too. I would just leave them.
Leave them for now.
Yeah.
This truck doesn't really seem to do much anyway, does it?
No, right there's good. Thank you.
It does fuel.
Okay.
Thank you. It does a single. It's like a repair truck. It's
Yeah.
not even. Oh, I see. So it's more of like what you've got there. Well,
Yeah, but one of the nice thing is we could always use it as a rescue truck too.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll make it company colors and just leave it default for now. Exterior stickers.
Oh my God! I was going to fix this truck that has half a suspension left,
Oh, it's okay, man.
but I can't do that because there's no place to do it here.
Just come and help me on my other hardcore series, and we can make money that way, and we'll repair it.
Sure.
Let's make lots of money.
See, I wanted to like that truck when I first got it, and I was driving it, and I just, for some reason, the way it handles.
Huh, I'll have to try it out. I've never driven it.
Well, I was using it on these maps. I think it might be decent on other maps, but...
Definitely, yeah, it seems like a little bit undersuited for this map, but... Don't we have another Tuz out there, too? There's like a Tuz 66 or something. 16. Yeah, we got this guy sitting out here, too. Another little truck. But you know what? Honestly, with this terrain, the little trucks might be the way to go.
Maybe.
You know, maybe they'll be easier because trying to get a big truck through all this crap. Though, I don't know, it's hard to beat 8-wheel drive, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, is this the way into the garage? Okay, well, there's a little entrance in this garage. And I think I already put the big engine in this, didn't I? Yeah. Yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and put this into the truck storage. Good, and then I'm going to get into the Tatron. And we're going to put this in the storage.
I'm going to put my truck away.
Yep, you guys can put your trucks away. Let's see, this is not too far, is it?
Retain. Local map. Crocodile.
This truck has no fuel, so that's not going to work.
I'm out of the crocodile.
Okay, thanks, man.
So we got an Acteon and a Warthog. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, thank you everybody for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this long, almost 3-hour stream. That is a record for the last couple months anyway. And I will see you guys next time. Tomorrow night we'll be on for Railroads Online. We'll try to start a little earlier if we can, but it's probably going to be like around 8 o'clock. It's usually when we're done with dinner. So, all right, guys, have a great night. Be sure to subscribe, and we'll see you next time.